Just as many were celebrating the holiday, here's what's going on in part of North Philly. An intense shootout with police leaves one man dead and a neighborhood shaken. As CBS Philadelphia's Ray Strickland explains, it was a close call for several officers who were in the line of fire.
Fireworks lighting up the sky in the city's Fairhill neighborhood. And while families were out celebrating the holiday, nearby crime scene tape blocked off a portion of Lawrence Street to investigate a police shooting that left one man dead.
I live right around the block, being able to see these stuff happen, especially on 4th of July, where it's family, where it's, friends hanging out, just celebrating. It's tough to see, especially that, somebody lost their life.
Philadelphia police say the shooting happened a little before 6 o'clock p.m. when officers were responding to a domestic violence call in the 2900 block of Lawrence Street. First Deputy John Stanford says when they got to the home, a 40-year-old man started shooting at officers and then jumped in a police car while the officers took cover.
They began to exchange gunfire with this individual. The male then enters the driver's side of the police vehicle, closes the door. What we believe is maybe about to try to take the police vehicle, at which point in time he continues to fire at the officers as they approach the vehicle. The officers continue to discharge. At one point in time, the male exits the vehicle and then goes to the ground.
Police say the suspect was then taken to Temple Hospital, where he later died. What Stanford described was also a close call for his officers, who he says were in a fight for their lives. An incident he says could have easily turned out worse, with stray bullets hitting at least one home and several cars.
Very lucky, other than being shaken up. Glad that they're all okay.
Police say 4 officers fired their guns, and they're still working to determine how many shots were ultimately fired. For neighbors, a day that was supposed to be filled with celebration has now ended in tragedy.
Whoever lost their life, their family will always remember on a day that you're supposed to celebrate with friends.
And police say the officer-involved shooting team and internal affairs are now taking the lead on the investigation. In Fairhill, Ray Strickland, CBS News, Philadelphia.